Rich Rising family. It's 7:07 a.m. and let me show you what we've got going on. Of these here bottles. That is very important when you are making fresh pressed juice because you don't want staph infection. You don't want any kind of bacterial problem. You know, any bacteria lingering around between these raw fruits and vegetables. So make sure you sanitize your bottles. I wash them first and then I boil them in water, hot water for 10 minutes. Get that sanitization. We're gonna start our morning with an apple mango tango. That was my favorite juice of last night, to be quite honest. And that was apples, mango, pineapple. Then we're gonna start our green juice. We have some cucumbers and apples sitting, and apple cider vinegar getting there on. And I'll add all the other key greens along the way. So stay tuned. These are 2 apples that I actually got from the fresh local garden. So I'm going to add those to the apples that I had left over from yesterday, which are right here. Boom. And I put my mango cores because there's still mango on there and I don't like that to go to waste. So I'm definitely going to be eating that at some point during the day, just as a snack. It's still the same fruits that I'm eating. So I don't feel that that's a problem. Out the kitchen, Onyx. Get out. No little boys in the kitchen. Out, greedy boy. Anybody else got children that just stay in the kitchen while you making stuff? Like, are you gonna be done soon? Can I eat? It's my dog. All right. There'll be mangoes. Get out. I'm not gonna tell you again. Get the spray bottle. Colors off. So I'm gonna chop this up and I'll be right back. Next up, pineapple. This is some hydration for that butt. Great to be used too. Fish out my bottle. I shall return. we're gonna just go on ahead and start filling up our juicer. Boy. Start the pineapple on the bottom. Softer fruit goes in first. I notice it works a lot better. And you add the harder pieces on top, so we will add the apples to the top. So here is about half of a large pineapple. Okay, like so. Yeah, we'll leave a few pieces out. And then add our mangoes. This is 2 mangoes and about 3 whole apples. We're gonna let Nama Girl do her thing. Right. Left my front door open on it. Hey, come inside. Watch her in action. Back at it again. And add more fruit to the top. Thank you, Onyx. Thank you. That's it, bro. So we have just a little bit more pineapple down in there. Let's add the rest of our mango, apple. Pineapple, mango, tango. We'll actually salvage some of this mango for a later recipe. I think it might actually do it some good. Add all of that in there. Perfect. And go. This is for our green juice, our hydration juice. It will be pineapples, cucumbers, ginger. Let's do it. This is 36 ounces of juice. this is going to get my day started. And I have an appointment this morning, so when I come back, I will finish up my green juice. And the green juice is going to take me out the rest of the day. All right? So now I've got some clean and sanitized bottles ready to be juiced, ready for the juice to be poured in it. Here they are. I'm going to pour those in, throw mine in the freezer for a few minutes, walk my dog, go head out to my appointment. I'll see y'all again later. No. Don't do like I did. Oh, that is so good. That's good. Just about guess where I am. Walk-in zip up. This thing don't even fit on my head right. I have 10 minutes to get out the door. And so far, Blue just wants to hang around and smell stuff. She doesn't even want to use the bathroom. So we'll see if I can get out of here in 10. So I have this laundry list of things that I wanted to do today, since I have pretty much a free day until 4. But when I woke up and I greeted myself and I asked myself what it is that I needed, I came with the conclusion that I need rest. So I'm going to rest today. I'm only juicing, resting, and I am taking 2 Zoom calls to help some clients with their tea preparations. And I'm resting. I'm taking naps. A nap if I can. I took a nice hot bath. I'm gonna take another bath tonight, be a more healing aspect. And that's it. I definitely need to rest and rejuvenate today, because tomorrow I have the longest day of work in the whole week. So it's time to pick up poop. I think I am gonna be out of here within 10 minutes. So I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. See you later this day. All right. It is now noon, day 2, and I'm at the park with my doggies. I thought it would be nice to bring them out. It's very cloudy, but at least there's a little bit of sun peeking. And this is right before the clouds roll in and become darker. So that's what we're doing. And I went home and took a small nap. I told you guys I would try to nap today. So that's what I did. And also, the juice that I made this morning, I used a pineapple that was turning red on the inside at the top portion of it, one part of it. And I wasn't very happy with that, so I decided to not drink the juice. And I did a little Googling, and basically I should not eat that pineapple. So I'm kind of sad that I wasted 2 good mangoes and some good apples, but it's okay. I went to the store and I replaced everything, and I'm back on track. So I'm gonna go home and juice. I just wanted to take them out so I can be distraction free. Like, I literally am not about to be dealing with them, period, after this. Like, I don't want to hear it, dogs. And then juicing and rest again. And so this is kind of something interesting that happened today. I have been picking up on other people's energy, I noticed. And I'm trying to allow an opportunity for me to like uncover something or unlock something within myself, because there's a reason why people are dumping their energy my direction, right? Like, I was just in the grocery store and there was this lady in there crying. Come here, Blue. Come. She was in there crying. and she's showing a picture. She actually worked at the grocery store, so she was showing a picture to one of the customers. Come now, this way. She was showing a picture to one of the customers, and she was showing a picture to her coworker. And the last thing I heard the lady say was, somebody keep her spirits raised, you know, today. And the same thing happened yesterday when I was working. I was sitting there drinking my juice, and there was a lady who was crying. Or this was the day before yesterday. She was sitting there crying, showing a picture to another coworker. And I don't know if these are like people who are sick or, you know, have passed or whatever, but these people have been like grieving and crying. And it's only been around me and nothing directly, you know, towards me. And then I had another instance where I got a phone call this morning while I was asleep, and it was kind of negative in energy. And I was like, man, I wish I wouldn't answer that. But it kind of like disturbed my peace for a little while. Eventually I was okay. After I woke up, I started talking about something else to someone else, and I noticed that in like the phone conversation with that person and the third party that had nothing to do with me, there was like a bit of frustration in the air. And I was just like, what is all of this for? Like, seriously, why is everybody so irritable? It just seems like everybody's irritable. Well, let me not say everybody, but these encounters have been feeling very irritable, and I'm just kind of like an observer of it. And maybe this is being brought up to me so that I can start to recognize my energy in it, or master my own peace in the midst of going through said energies with different people. I don't have to let it penetrate my soul. A lot of the times I get so emotionally involved. I even found myself at one point in the grocery store turning around when she said, look at the picture, like as if she was talking to me. And I'm like, look, you need to mind your business. Mind your thoughts. And I think that is it for me. So my rest and rejuvenation today is more about tuning into myself, and not so much just choosing to not, you know, have conversations with those that I love, but more or less maintaining my own vibration. And I'm not on social media these days either. These 3 days, I would not be partaking in any social media activity. I'm detoxing from that too, because when I come back, I need to come in a business standpoint and be able to focus on what I'm there for, and not get caught up in what everybody else is posting and what people around me are doing. It's just a distraction. So I'm not even on there much anyway, but the times that I do get on there, I find myself doing like many other humans, scrolling for a little bit, getting some BS in my system, sometimes going down a rabbit hole about the wrong thing. So I am just purging of all things that are not necessary for me right now. So that was a little bit of what the day's been like so far. I'll come back to you guys when I go juice. Peace out. The first up is just going to be straight celery juice. And I'm going to sip on my celery juice while I juice the rest of my vegetables. My fruits and vegetables, rather. All right. Turn her on. Let's go. So that yielded just about 16 ounces, which means that it should fill up this bottle here. Look at that. Well, not quite, but close. So this has to be about I don't know, it's definitely bigger than 16 ounces. I thought it was 16.9, but it might be even 18 ounces. Very hydrating. Next up, we have fresh pineapple, ginger, and cucumber. All right, next up, we are doing a pineapple, cucumber, and ginger. So we're just going to do about a knob of ginger, Not a whole lot. Actually, we might do this piece of ginger because we don't need it. We don't want it to be super spicy. So I'm gonna start with the pineapple. So half of a pineapple. And to that, I've already cleaned my ginger, so I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that knob of ginger on in there so it can go, you know. And then I'm gonna feed my cucumbers into the top. We're gonna do just about 2 cucumbers. Might even do 3, but we'll start with 2. So we have a nice, well-balanced, hydrated drink. So we know that I told you today is my day of hydration. And so the cucumbers are very hydrating. So are the pineapples. They have digestive enzymes in there, so they help my digestive system work a little bit better. And oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. It smells so good. Digestive enzymes. It also has antioxidants. It's good for inflammation. Oh my God, like I'm about to just watch this inflammation just go away. Mucus buildup. It's good for mucus buildup. And I'm gonna sip on my celery while this goes. Already have 16 ounces here. One more piece. All right. So that was about this 16 ounce. Space in the meantime, watch all that go. All right. I feel like all black people do that. Okay, let me just make sure everything is going in here. Okay, start to pull that. Turn her off. Pull that out. So it allow it to go a little bit faster. Now let's see if that helps. Straining that with ice to run the sudsy parts off. This is the cucumber, pineapple, ginger. Yums. Oh, let's give it a taste. Oh, this is so fresh and like hydrating. Oh, I like this a lot. And I can taste just a hint of ginger, and that's exactly how I wanted it to taste. So it's not overbearing, it's perfect. Thank you. And I got ahead of myself yesterday, but today, boom, I'm ahead of the game, honey. I label them so I can know the difference. All right, I'm out of here. I will be back to do the next prep. Up next, we have green apples, pineapple, spinach, and bok choy. And we might throw a little bit of lemon in there. See how we're feeling. So in first is the pineapple. That is 1/4 of a pineapple. All right, and then we're gonna put in some washed spinach. Boom. Might as well add it all. We're gonna just stuff her. And we'll use our tamping base to push it down. And then we will, on top, we'll start loading in the apples. All right, we're adding apples. Here's our tamper. So we can tamp that down and get all that fiber moving through here. Okay, so to this, we're doing 4 small Granny Smith apples, 1/4 of a cucumber, about 4 handfuls, 5 handfuls of spinach, and 1½ baby bok choy. And that is soaking right here. I'm about to rinse it one more time. One last time, and then I'll add that in. Now we're just gonna throw in this bok choy, kind of tear them up a little bit so that they don't have a hard time. Just rip it, give them a slight rip. Add some apples, just about, I'll cut these up a little bit finer. Although they will still go. I just think it works a lot easier. Boom, like that, let her go. Tear the rest of this bok choy. I'll come back to you guys once I'm done juicing this entire juice. And I'm gonna drop just a tiny pinch of ginger down in there because why not? I said lemon or ginger, so we're gonna go with the ginger. I think that'll be a better addition than the apple because it's already sweet and it already has like a citrusy taste because of the pineapple. So I'm back. So we actually yielded this much, 1½ of these, and this is spinach, bok choy, green apple, pineapple, and ginger. It's actually really yummy too. I'm just gonna take a minute to clean up my kitchen, freshly wash some more vegetables, and I will see you guys later when I juice the rest of my juices for mañana. As of right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 juices total in there, and I do believe that'll get me through the rest of this day. If not, if I feel a little bit hungry, I will drink water and coconut water. That is the plan. And I almost forgot to tell you. So I left my sea moss out yesterday. When I got home, it was like a totally different color, so I didn't feel good about it. So I freshly washed and rinsed my sea moss, and I've been letting that soak overnight. And I plan on making some fresh sea moss gel when I get home. Let me just show. See, here's our freshly washed sea moss. It looks good so far. When I get back from another errand, I'll be putting my gel together and I will start taking my sea moss again. All right, peace and blessings. All right, so the night has come to an end. I am tired. Here is my rhubarb and cascara sagrada. It's bitter. And I'll only drink about half of that. We don't need no problems. Today was very interesting, to say the least. I had a semi-relaxing day. I spent most of my day juicing. I took one client. I had to go and run an errand that seemed like it was just half of my day. Well, I had to drop my car off for service and go back to pick it up, which kind of cut into my relaxation time, but it's okay. I had to do what I had to do. I got to take a nap. I did yoga nidra, which is like yoga sleep. Excuse me. I did my breath work exercise this morning. I did another one just before coming downstairs to juice. And I feel okay. I definitely kept my energy high during the day. And the moments where I felt like I needed a rest, I allowed myself that grace. And that's going to be the biggest component for people, because I understand that detoxing can seem inconvenient, especially when you're not used to the routine of doing this. Then you just want to make sure that you prioritize some time for yourself, even if it's just to do nothing or to play a game, whatever. It also felt good to stay off of social media. I haven't really had much time anyway to get on there, so I didn't miss it. I don't miss it, really, I don't. And I did a lot of energy check-ins with myself. I'd ask myself often, like, how do you feel, Jane? How are you feeling right now? And by posing the question, you take a moment to actually like feel and notice what your vibration currently is. Like, am I riding high vibration right now? Am I like too much in my head? Am I in the present moment? And so just checking in with myself reminded me to just get back in the present moment, just enjoy it. And so far I've been enjoying this journey. I've learned a lot. I cannot wait to share, but now is not the time to share all of that. It will be in my recap after my 3 days. My poo was regular. I pooped twice today. Well, they weren't really regular. They were actually pretty massive. Sorry to be graphic, but they weren't like any weird color or anything like that. My stomach has really been settled. I've been feeling like no gas, no bloating, and sometimes before I start my menstrual cycle, I will have swollen, heavy, sore breast. And it started to come on maybe Monday, and it usually happens like the week before. I noticed that's when I get the cues that okay, your cycle is about to come. So it actually started to hurt, I want to say Monday and Tuesday, and I was just like, oh my God, I am like hoping that whatever is going on in there also goes away. And I have no pain. Usually this lasts literally until after my first day of my cycle. The fact that the pain is gone in my boobs and they don't feel as swollen, I'm like, oh, something's working. These are just the like small things that I'm noticing, okay? But all in all, I feel pretty hydrated. My skin doesn't feel dull. I need to exfoliate, but outside of that, my skin, I've got like, this is new. And that just means I need to drink some more water as I'm flushing, because what'll happen is it'll come to the surface. All the toxins will come to the surface and it wants to go somewhere. So if it's not coming out via your colon flushing through or your urine, it's going to come out through your skin. So continue to drink a lot of water, and this is what I've been doing. And I think I've drank a little bit less water than yesterday. Yesterday I got 64 ounces of water in, which was amazing. Today I got about 40-ish ounces, maybe 48 by the time 40, what is that? Anyway, somewhere around 40 something ounces by the end of today. Plus I'm drinking tea. It's bitter. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all because I'm tired and I have to get up early. So do like I am and be good to yourselves, be good to your body, be good to your mind, be good to your spirit, and be good to everyone else around you. Until tomorrow, I'll see you later. Have a good night.